Hello and welcome. Let's talk about the great double chin conspiracy. Why we fear it, who has it, and why Kim Kardashian just cashed in on the double chin insecurity because apparently we have a new enemy now and one more beauty hurdle to jump, although literally half of the population has a double chin. Let's start with a mental image. You are scrolling through Instagram and you see Kim Kardashian in what looks like, well, a medieval bandage helmet, the kind they put on patients after a facelift so their skin doesn't slip into their lap while they heal. Except this one is marketed as face shapewear, complete with collagen infusion, jawline tightening promises, and the subtle suggestion that your neck should be as sharp as a samurai sword. Kim says that wearing it will make your chin tight, your jawline edgy, and your face generally more in line with the modern beauty standards.
Now we are going to offer amazing face shapewear, which is just such a necessity. This material, it's actually infused with collagen yarns, and it's just this like amazing jaw support. You can see it just snatches your little chinny chin.
Shout out to Skims for giving me this snatched jawline, and the fabric is infused with collagen. Like, my jawline has never been this snatched.
And in true Kardashian form, she makes it look like your face is an underbaked draft that you should send back for revisions. She says it's the key to an edgier chin and jawline that could rival that of a K-pop boy band member. Now, Kim isn't just selling a strange gadget for your chin. She's tapping into one of the most stubborn beauty insecurities in the modern world, the double chin. This is about our collective cultural obsession with that tiny, or sometimes not so tiny, shell flesh that lives under our jaw. For decades, the double chin has been public enemy number one of the face, and it's been painted as the ultimate marker of letting yourself go, even though science will gladly ruin your day and tell you you can have one even if you're skinny, you can have one even if you're young, and you can have one even if you've never had a cupcake in your life. In other words, the double chin is more complicated than eat less, lose chin, but that has never stopped the beauty industry from trying to sell you something to erase it. So why did the double chin become public enemy number one, and what even is a double chin? Well, the double chin, aka the submental fullness, is simply a little extra padding under the jaw. In the dictionary, it should really say the natural curve of the neck that's been vilified by camera angles since the dawn of selfies. And the hatred is almost universal because you've got TV anchors adjust their postures to avoid it, influencers edit it out before posting, and dating profiles, let's not even go there. But here's the truth the beauty industry won't stitch onto their packaging. Again, you can have a double chin if you're skinny, 20 years old with perfect skin, or if you've never had dessert, because the double chin is a cocktail of genetics, bone structure, and life's passage of time, and yes, sometimes weight gain too. But isn't it unbelievable how its mere existence has been turned into a moral failing? Now let's talk about the science of the double chin. If you've ever googled how to get rid of the double chin at 2 a.m. in the morning, you've probably been sold a mashup of chin exercises, magic creams, and the chew gum to tone your jaw nonsense. But let's get factual here. Double chins occur as a result of one or two or a combination of the following. Number 1. Genetics. If your parents or grandparents or the family cat all have rounded jawlines, you're probably inheriting that blueprint as well. Some people naturally store fat under the chin even if the rest of their body is lean. Some people are simply born with a rounded jawline or shorter chin or a tendency to store fat under the jaw. You could be a marathon runner thin person and still have a little fullness there. It's just your DNA. Number 2. Bone structure. A strong chin and defined jawline create natural shadows that hide under chin fat. But if on the opposite you have a smaller chin or a slightly recessed jaw, even a thin layer of fat can look like a second chin. And number 3 is skin elasticity and aging. As collagen production slows down in your 30s and beyond, your skin naturally becomes looser and gravity steps in like an uninvited guest. And even people who have never had visible chin fullness suddenly notice softness around their jawline. And guess what? Aging is gonna happen to all of us if you don't die young, that is. The fourth thing is the dreaded topic of weight. So weight gain can make the double chin more noticeable, and that means that losing weight overall can reduce it, but you can't spot reduced fat in one area of the body, so that means you can't select the jawline alone and target it to lose fat. Weight loss happens uniformly all around the body. Which means, brace yourselves, that a double chin is not always a sign of unhealthiness. Sometimes it's just a sign that you're related to your Aunt Brenda and that you've been alive long enough to remember that MySpace was a thing. So if you're blaming your second chin entirely on eating bad, you might be skipping a very important memo from your family tree. So why do we fear it so much, and why is our modern beauty standard so allergic to softness? In the filtered Instagram era, we worship the razor-sharp jaw. Every beauty ad, every influencer face filter, every K-drama male lead, they all have jawlines you could slice cheese with. While the double chin with its gentle curve is framed as the opposite of that, lazy, undesirable, and unphotogenic. And let's be real here, the front camera of your phone is not helping matters because that thing is a big snitch. The wrong angle and suddenly you look like a turtle retracting into its shell. The iPhone camera somehow adds 10 pounds directly to your neck and the double chin becomes a visual boogeyman. But be comforted, my friend, because celebrities are not immune to this either. This is why I present to you the Double Chin Hall of Fame. Because yes, even skinny celebs have it. The assumption that double chins are reserved for ordinary folk alone has since been debunked by the paparazzi, and celebs like Gigi Hadid, who is one of the most successful models in recent years, is blessed with a double chin of her own. Yes, Gigi genetically blessed Hadid. Even she, the Calvin Klein runway darling, has been photographed mid-laugh with a gentle curve under her jaw. And let's talk about Dakota Johnson, star of 50 Shades of Grey. She has one of the most classically beautiful faces in Hollywood, but yes, her profile sometimes shows a little extra under the chin. Selena Gomez, Jennifer Lawrence, Rihanna, and even Kim Kardashian. They've all been photographed at certain angles looking like real human beings, their faces revealing the double chin that Instagram filters would have annihilated. But because they are conventionally attractive and successful, the narrative gets softer. Oh, it's just a bad angle. For regular people though, it's often you need to fix that. But our fixation on jawlines is not new at all. In the 1920s and 1950s, Hollywood icons like Cary Grant and Grace Kelly had naturally strong chins, cementing the movie star jawline. And in the 1980s, we had bodybuilding culture that made its way to the face. Toned bodies, lean faces. Fast forward to the 2010s, and Instagram filters and filler culture made hyper-defined jawlines the new normal. So even people whose bone structure doesn't naturally create them had them constructed in a lab. When you think about it, what we've done is we've essentially taken one type of jawline and decided that it's the only attractive one. And of course, Hollywood keeps systematically reinforcing this belief because not all celebrities keep their double chin. Many quietly remove it. It's the part nobody says out loud. Many celebrities who seem to have naturally sharp jawlines don't. There's always an underground menu for this. They usually do one or more of the following procedures. We've got the Kybella injections, and this dissolves fat under the chin over several months. We've also got the submental liposuction, and that removes fat in one surgical session. Then we've got the buccal fat removal. That hollows out the cheeks, making the jaw look sharper. And then there's the neck lift that tightens loose skin for that glassy, firm neck look. Shout out to Kris Jenner. Plenty of celebs, from models to influencers, have likely had some of these tweaks. They just call it face contouring and let fans think it's the collagen in their smoothies. But it's industry standard, especially in Hollywood headshot land, where photogenic is a career requirement. So it's not strange that Kim Kardashian is telling you the problem and then the solution. Kim's face Shapewear is a masterclass in marketing. Step 1, feed the insecurity. Step 2, sell the cure. Kim K didn't invent face insecurity, but she's an Olympic level marketer for it. Her face shapewear isn't just about a jawline, it's about selling you the idea that your current face is unfinished. The promise of collagen infusion sounds sciencey, but dermatologists will tell you most collagen molecules are too big to penetrate the skin. The tightening is temporary at best because unless you sleep in it every night and day until the end of time, it's just compression.
The compression wrap gonna help slim your face like this? Probably a bunch of BS and not worth your money. The only reason to get one of these is if you had some kind of surgery on the face or the neck to keep the tissues compressed and lifted while you're healing and to help prevent any fluid formation. Kim Kardashian is selling this on Skims now, and it's just a waste of money unless you've had surgery. She probably saw her mom wearing this after her facelift and figured I can make a few cents. Now, what is actually going to help get you that snatched appearing jawline. Deep plane facelift, neck lift, neck liposuction. Those are all good modalities to get a snatched jawline and a nice looking result. And then afterwards you can wear one of these, and really they're only like 20 bucks on Amazon, so don't waste your money.
So your face might look firmer while wearing it, but once you take it off, physics says hi. But what Kim is really selling is the illusion of control, that you can wrap, compress, and smooth your way to a better you. And it works because the beauty industry thrives on if you don't have it, buy it. And if you already have it, buy more of it. And it's certainly not about the science. It's all about giving you something to do with your insecurity, an action that makes you feel like you're fixing it. But here's a reality check no beauty ad would ever print for you, and nobody would ever tell you, and you're probably not ready to hear it. But that would free your mind and let you be at ease. If your double chin is weight-based, it may reduce naturally with overall fat loss. If it's genetics, surgery is the only permanent removal method. If it's aging, you'd need surgical tightening to reverse it long-term. I hope that made you feel better. But a double chin does not reduce your worth, beauty, or ability to look good in photos. It's just part of a phase. Imagine if we stopped treating the double chin like a crime scene. Imagine if a soft jawline didn't automatically trigger fix-it mode. We've normalized all kinds of facial variations like freckles, gap teeth, thick eyebrows, and things that were once mocked are now celebrated. In the last few years, we've seen hints of change, and natural unfiltered celebrity photos get praised for being real. Models like Paloma Alessar and Barbie Ferreira are making softness visible in high fashion. But as long as $1 billion companies profit off your jawline anxiety, there will always be a Kim Kardashian ready to sell you a chin strap, because as long as there's money to be made in making you hate it, the industry will keep the problem alive. Celebrities will keep altering theirs while pretending they just drank more water, and products like Kim's chin corset will keep promising miracles in exchange for your direct deposit. But here's an exercise that I created that will make you feel easier and better about your double chin if you have one. Think of it as a love letter to your double chin. Take a photo of your worst angle and laugh hard at it. And do me this favor. Remember that even people who look flawless in magazines have a double chin somewhere in their camera roll. The beauty industry may never admit it, but the second chin was never the enemy. The enemy was thinking it made you less beautiful. I'm Jojo the Map, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Subscribe to the channel if you like content like this, and I'll see you again in the next video. Till then, remain beautiful, stylish, and blessed, and love your double chin chin.